welcome back. Here with us on Times Now, we have big breaking news coming in at this point in time. We are getting to know, viewers, that Ministry of External Affairs is going to hold a crucial news conference at 5:30 p.m., which is around 40-odd minutes from now. There is going to be an important press briefing by the Foreign Secretary of the country. That's what we are learning, and this coming in after we got a statement from the armed forces that India has, in fact, unleashed Operation Sindoor 2.0, wherein...
I just want to interrupt you there because the update coming in is that there's going to be a significant and a big announcement coming in from the Ministry of External Affairs. Now, what really this announcement is remains to be seen. Are there going to be more diplomatic measures that India can take as far as Pakistan is concerned? Is it something in relation to Sindoor 2.0? At the moment, we don't know. But let me quickly go across to Rishabh, who's joining us for this. Rishabh, what really are these big announcements that are likely? What are your sources telling you in terms of what it is that the MEA is likely to announce today? Rishabh.
Well, Madhav, what we are given to understand that Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri would be addressing this press conference at around 5:30 p.m. India time. And what we are given to understand that significant decisions have been taken, have been apprised and approved by the top leadership of the country. And now MEA will announce it. It could further, deteriorating India's ties, diplomatic ties with Pakistan. Remember, just after the Pahalgam attack, what we saw that our defense attaches were withdrawn from Islamabad, and their defense attaches here in New Delhi were expelled instantly with immediate effect. The visas were revoked, and every Pakistani national was asked to leave India in a given time frame. Then we saw the strikes yesterday where 9 terror locations were attacked. Last night, there were incoming projectiles from Pakistan. India's Akash Tir system intercepted them and successfully neutralized them. There were military as well as civilian targets that were on radar of Pakistan, which India very categorically and successfully throttled. Apart from that, what we are also given to understand, Madhav, that it could be further escalation between India and Pakistan. India has very categorically said that the escalation happened on 22nd of April. Okay. India exercised its right to respond. Okay. Then what Pakistan did last night is something which is further escalation. And India now holds its another right to respond. So it could be anything. But
well, what really will be the response is, of course, something that we'll wait. We certainly wouldn't want to second guess what the government is going to do. And at 5:30 is when that all-important press conference is to take place this evening. Foreign Secretary expected to address. But let me quickly bring in Srinjoy in on that. Srinjoy, are there other measures that India has, got the right to exercise when it comes to diplomacy? Of course, when we saw right after the aftermath of what happened following the Pahalgam terror strike, that India decided to put the Indus Water Treaty into abeyance. We also shut down the Wagah border and also asked all Pakistan nationals to leave. Is there more that India really has that it can do in terms of putting the pressure or turning the screws literally on Pakistan?
Well, first of all, we still have an embassy in Islamabad. Now, there is no High Commissioner, and of course the defense attaches have come back. But there can be a significant reduction. We can even close down the embassy if necessary. Now, that is something that happens in very extreme cases. The government has to consider it. Is this an extreme enough case to close down the entire embassy? That's one point. I mean, very rarely has an embassy been completely closed down. The Afghan situation is when Rudrendra Tandon, who was ambassador in Kabul at that time, decided that the entire embassy would be closed down. So that is an option. Whether that extreme option will be taken, we don't know. Well, the MEA can also speak about other military options that have been taken and that you would expect. When Vikram Misri is going to speak the 2 days in a row, you know that something important is going to come out.
Something big is what we have learned is expected at 5:30. Viewers, we are slipping into another very, very short break. We'll be back with lots more. Don't go anywhere.